Hello guys, this is Kaho from TechBimo. I'm a really new YouTube channel, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do reviews of certain tech products that are out in the 21st century. And since I bought a lot of them, I want to review in a way that like I want to review them, and I think it's a waste not actually reviewing them in a way. So I'm a really new YouTube channel, and I do reviews of tech stuff like iPads, iPhones, anything you guys want to request. Probably I would review. So yeah, today, so that's a little introduction of me, and today I'm going to review the iPad 4 Retina. This is the fourth generation, um, made by Apple, and sadly, the reason I'm reviewing it in March, oh well, it's end of March, but is because the iPad 4 came out in New Zealand. Let me see. In January, like it was shipped here in January. It was shipped ages ago, but it was in the store in January, and it's kind of sad because till then the 3 was out on the market. Now in our country, we're really slow in tech. So yeah, and so today I'm gonna review them. So first I'm gonna go with the actual look of this. This is the iPad 4 Retina. The iPad 4 Retina is it comes in black and white. Um, there is a Wi-Fi model and a cellular model, and that's probably one of the most important part. I've got the cellular model, and because I basically like I want this iPad to be my not replacement of a PC in a way, but I want it to be something that I could pull out anytime, bigger than any iPod, but has the same kind of speed as a computer. Then that's what I wanted. That's why I bought the cellular model, and I wanted to access internet anywhere, basically. And this is the Wi-Fi plus cellular model. If you want the Wi-Fi, just steal here. Um, and I've got, yeah, and if you want to sell, this part's plastic, so you just gotta keep in mind that. The storage, now the storage probably is one of the most important thing as well. I got the 64 gig version, and there is apparently a 128 gig version now, which I'm bummed because I thought I had the cutting edge one, and I'm kind of angry because I use 128 gig literally, which is crazy, but I use 128 gigs. Like 64 is not enough for me. I mean, I have a 64 gig, another 64 gig iPod 4th generation, and I don't personally use it. I mean, I mean, it's too small. I mean, for music it's good, but you don't want to keep it in your hand web browsing for like 20 to 30 minutes while you're waiting for something. So I mean, that's why I bought an iPad, and it's kind of bombed out in a way. I have this. Oh, my head's kind of cut off, but sorry. And so yeah, and this buddy is, if you get the cellular version, first of all, you get 4G LTE. Now in our country, there's 4G, but you got to be on an account, which is a contract basically with your cellular network, which is Vodafone and Telecom, and it is bombing because I don't use contracts. I don't like contracts because I mean, you gotta wait 24 months or 12 months. I mean, but seriously, I don't like contracts. This is me. And we got Bluetooth, and Bluetooth is 4.0 on this, 4.0 Bluetooth, and we have the display, which is a 9.7-inch LED backlit multi-touch display with IPS technology. Now, that's all shit that I don't know, and it's a 9.7-inch tablet from here to there. Those of you who don't know, but most of you probably would know, and yeah, and the resolution of this is 2048 by 1536. Now that is really impressive for something this small. Apple has their new elevation and pixel technology. I think that's what it's called, but something with pixel elevation in it. Like it's a new technology they have, and yeah, I think that's really unique in a way that Apple has that, and it's really good. And it's really useful, and it's really kind of crystal clear in a way when you zoom into text. But I don't think none of you would do that. I mean, I don't personally do that. It has a dual-core A5X chip with quad-core graphics. It's not quad-core, and it's dual-core, but it's A6X quad-core graphics. So you get quad-core graphics. Now, onto the camera. I mean, yeah, camera. Now the camera on the front is a 5 megapixel camera that you would see on the iPhone 4, not the 4S but the 4. And the front camera is a 1.2 megapixel camera with I think is it no, it doesn't have eyesight. Does it? I think I don't know. I've got no clue about the eyesight thing, but so yeah, this is but that's the cameras. The 5 megapixel, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's good. It's decent, but it's not something that you would want to take pictures everywhere with. I mean, you would want to do that on your iPhone, personally. I mean, I don't have a 5, I have a 4. I don't have the 4S. I don't like the 4S because of its battery life and so on, and stuff that I won't explain in this, but I don't like that. And sorry, and then now I'm gonna do all the ports now. Sorry, it's a really jumbled up order, but and lastly power, but yeah. So on here we've got, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? I don't know. There's like a hole in the middle here, I think. Yep, over there. I don't know if you can. Oh, there you can see it. That's a microphone. And this is the 3.5 millimeter jack, and this is the power on button. It's kind of clicky, yeah. I like that feeling. And onto this side, if you get the seller model, basically the SIM card slot looks like that. I mean, this is my first iPad. I mean, I don't personally like iPads till the 4 came out. And that's basically where you slip your micro. This is a micro SIM. It's not a nano SIM like the iPad Mini. It's a micro SIM. And over on this side, like the iPhone, we've got the silent button. And we have the volume control here. This, I think, well, you can set it to mute and rotation lock. So depending on which one you desire, that's what you want. Yeah, that's what you would set it to. I mean, you can't set it both, so you can't set rotation and mute. Sadly, I mean, even I think it's sad. On this side we have my speakers. I'm shooting in 720p because I don't want to take so long uploading on YouTube. I'm sorry, it's not 1080. And this is a lightning connector over here. That's a lightning connector. It's a new 8-pin lightning connector. And that's like one of my main reasons why I bought an iPad 4 instead of a 3. And plus the A6X chip with quad-core graphics. Apparently it's twice as fast. And benchmarks really, benchmarks twice as fast. Now, I'll probably show you. Just let me unlock my iPad. The built-in apps onto it. Now the built-in apps is we've got camera, photo, FaceTime, messages. We've got what else? Calendar, photo. We've got photo booth with this, but make sure you put in mind if you're not an iPad user and you're looking this for the first time, photo booth, you don't get all the effects like your Mac, so you gotta put in that mind. We only get few effects. There is clock, all that stuff that you would expect on the iPhone now. This comes preloaded with iOS 6.1, and now you gotta upgrade it yourself to, I think, 6.1.3. That's it. This is 6.1.3, and this is iBooks, podcasts, and stuff that you'll have to download separately. It'll tell you to download after you create your iTunes account and so on. And sorry, down below is your normal, stuff that you would see in your iPhone, iPod, and yeah, that's probably about it of the iPad. And also battery life. That's one thing crucial that I always forget when I'm buying these tech products. Now the iPad battery life isn't bad. I bring it to school every single day and it lasts. But you gotta put in mind that the quad-core graphics does suck up all the energy out of the battery, out of the and it is just rubbish after you play games. It's not really the best. It's not a gaming device, obviously, and yeah, it's not a gaming device. It's not the best at gaming, and plus the speakers, I gotta notice, aren't stereo. So if you're a type of person who wants stereo speakers, go for the iPad Mini. But this is obviously performance more than compatibility. I'd rather go with performance. I mean, that's always been me. I mean, this year I'd rather go for compatibility, but every year I'm different. For some reason I'm really weird, and I change my thing every day. And now also, I gotta tell you, when you're playing games, that back does get heated. I mean, I have a smart cover and case that goes with this thing. I'll review that later as well. That even by putting it on, it gets warm and it gets hot, and that's one thing you gotta consider when you're buying an iPad. that when if you're gonna play this, if you're gonna do this for games, which I hate when people use that for games, because a lot of teachers don't allow me to use this because they think I'm using it for games, and I'm not. I'm using it for learning. So I bought this for learning. I mean, I'm not really a tablet person, and so yeah, I think that's about it. I'm covered. Yeah. It's a really, I think it's a useful product. I mean, I love it personally. So yeah, I mean, that's my personal, well, kind of personal as well as TechSpecs review of the iPad 4. And thank you very much for watching. More reviews will come on a really new channel, so wish me luck. Bye.